The entertainment world stood still today as Shen Yu, the beloved actress known for her grace, charm, and undeniable chemistry with Dylan Wang, dropped a bombshell that no one saw coming. Before we dive into this emotional and unbelievable revelation, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss any of the latest breaking updates about your favorite stars, because trust me, this one changes everything. It all began with what was supposed to be an ordinary interview, another promotional event for Shen Yu's upcoming drama, a moment where fans expected to hear about her new projects, her recent travels, or her favorite on-set memories. But what they got instead was a confession that sent shockwaves across the entire entertainment industry. Shen Yu, known for her modesty and quiet nature, looked straight into the camera and, with a soft smile, said the words no one ever imagined hearing, "Dylan Wang is my husband." For a few seconds, the room went completely silent. The interviewer's jaw literally dropped. Even Shen Yu's team members standing off camera seemed stunned. And then, the chaos began. Fans all over the world, especially those who have followed the journey of Shen Yu and Dylan Wang since Meteor Garden, couldn't believe what they were hearing. These two stars had long been the subject of endless rumors and speculation, from dating gossip to secret vacations together, but never, not once, had either of them confirmed anything close to this. And now, suddenly, Shen Yu had said it out loud. Clips of the moment flooded social media within minutes. On Weibo, hashtags like #Shen calls Dylan her husband and #Dylan and Shen married began trending immediately, gaining millions of views and comments in record time. Fans were screaming, crying, and celebrating all at once. One user wrote, "I knew it. I knew their chemistry wasn't just acting." Another said, "This feels unreal. My heart can't take it." The entire fandom that had supported them since their Meteor Garden days was suddenly reborn with new hope. The Dongyu shippers, as fans affectionately call them, were finally vindicated. But let's rewind for a moment. Why did Shen Yu decide to say this now? What led to this sudden and public confession that has left the world stunned? For years, Dylan Wang and Shen Yu have shared a connection that fans describe as one of a kind. From their very first appearance together, their energy felt magnetic. Dylan, with his mischievous charm, and Shen Yu, with her sweet sincerity, seemed to balance each other perfectly, like two puzzle pieces that were simply meant to fit. Every time they appeared together, whether in interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, or fan meetings, their closeness felt so natural that many began to wonder if there was something more happening off-camera. Still, both stars remained careful. They denied dating rumors, brushed off speculation, and maintained a respectful distance in public. Shen Yu, in particular, has always been private about her personal life, rarely giving any hints about who she might be dating. So, for her to suddenly refer to Dylan Wang as her husband, that wasn't just bold. It was revolutionary. According to reports, Shen Yu was being interviewed by a major Chinese network, discussing the challenges of balancing work and personal life. The interviewer casually asked if she ever found it difficult to separate her real emotions from her on-screen roles. Shen Yu smiled thoughtfully and replied, "I think it's easier now that my husband understands what I do." The interviewer, confused, asked, "Your husband?" And without missing a beat, Shen Yu simply said, "Yes. Dylan Wang." It wasn't a joke. It wasn't scripted. And it wasn't part of a drama promotion. It was real. Her tone was calm, her expression sincere, and that's what made it all the more shocking. In the minutes that followed, the internet completely lost control. Videos of the moment were replayed millions of times. Fans began comparing her words to Dylan Wang's recent activities, and surprisingly, many clues started to line up. Just a few months ago, Dylan was spotted wearing a simple silver ring during an overseas fan event. At the time, fans thought it was just an accessory. But now, after Shen Yu's confession, people are convinced it was a wedding band. Then there was the time Dylan disappeared from the public eye for a few weeks earlier this year, reportedly traveling abroad for personal reasons. Some fans now believe that was actually their honeymoon. Others pointed out that Shen Yu had posted photos from an undisclosed location around the same time, with subtle hints, like a coffee mug with the letter D on it and a man's jacket draped over a chair in the background. It all seemed innocent then, but now, in hindsight, every little detail feels like part of a much bigger love story. As the news spread, media outlets rushed to get a statement from Dylan Wang's agency. For hours, there was silence. No confirmation. No denial. Just silence. And that only made fans even more excited. No denial means it's true, one fan tweeted. Others speculated that the couple had decided to go public on their own terms, with Shen Yu bravely taking the first step. By evening, Dylan finally broke his silence, in the most Dylan way possible. But beyond the media frenzy and fan excitement, there's something deeply touching about Shen Yu's decision to speak out. In an industry known for its secrecy, where relationships are often hidden for fear of backlash or career impact, Shen Yu's honesty was both brave and beautiful. She chose love over image, truth over speculation. And that's why people around the world are applauding her today. Dylan, too, has always been admired for his authenticity. He's never played by the rules of fame, instead, he's carved out his own path, staying grounded despite his immense popularity. And together, he and Shen Yu represent something rare in modern entertainment, a genuine connection born not out of publicity or convenience, but out of real affection and respect. Their love story, from fictional characters to real-life partners, feels almost poetic. It's the kind of narrative fans dream about but rarely get to witness in reality. And perhaps that's why it has touched so many hearts across the world. As of now, both stars are reportedly taking a short break from public appearances. Their management teams have requested privacy as they adjust to life after the revelation. But sources say they are happier than ever, spending quiet days together, away from the noise, enjoying the peace that comes from no longer hiding their love. It's also worth noting that this moment marks a huge shift in the Chinese entertainment industry itself. Celebrities are often discouraged from revealing personal relationships due to concerns about fan reactions or marketability. But Shen Yu's decision could inspire others to embrace honesty and authenticity, proving that love doesn't have to be hidden. Fans are already calling it the confession of the century. And rightfully so. Because what Shen Yu did wasn't just an admission, it was a declaration. A brave, heartfelt declaration of love that broke through years of speculation and silence. Now, the world waits for what comes next. Will we see them together in public soon? Will they do a joint interview? Or perhaps even share wedding photos? Whatever happens, one thing is certain, the love story of Dylan Wang and Shen Yu has officially become one for the ages. In the end, Shen Yu's words will be remembered not just as a confession, but as a moment of truth that transcended the screen. Dylan Wang is my husband, 5 simple words that rewrote everything fans thought they knew about 2 of the most beloved stars in Asia. And as fans continue to celebrate, one thing is clear, this isn't just a fairy tale ending, it's a beautiful new beginning. If you love this story and want to stay updated on every detail about Dylan Wang, Shen Yu, and their incredible journey together, make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications right now. Because this love story isn't over yet, it's just getting started.